hello. It's not a birdside chat. So I'm on this end of the bird table, but you can see Milo. So, how's everybody doing? We're all adjusting, in various ways. So things are, calmer than they were last week. So, yeah. So, okay. That's all I'll say on that. Yeah. Okay. Because this video is about my annual Traci's Tunes look back of the previous year. Kind of go through some of the songs and see if there's anything that anything special that I remember about any of them. Kind of go down memory lane a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna type up the titles later, and so yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put them up 10 at a time. Okay. I should have a pen with me. I don't. Okay. So first up here, there, probably up here. Okay. First 10. Okay. This is when I think, was it this year I started doing tribute songs? No, I've been doing them all along. I think this year was when I started marking them with a rainbow, to mark them. And so I've had to go back to all my old ones and try to find all the previous ones. I'm not sure I'm done doing that. So there may be some that I missed. So if you happen to going through my videos, if you happen to notice one that's a tribute video that I did not mark, you can, please let me know. So the very first one, Hang Up Those Rock and Roll Shoes, that was a tribute one. I think that was Jerry Lee Lewis. That's it. Jerry Lee Lewis. King Tut was a fun one to do. I got to wear a little makeup. I got to do a little Egyptian thing. I don't know. I like Steve Martin. So, Can't Wait for Christmas. I snuck in a Toby Mac Christmas song. Sleigh Ride. That song, I think I mentioned it. I thought about for at least a year, if not 2 years. I really want to do that song, but it's like, how do I lip sync an instrumental? And so I thought about it for at least a year, maybe 2, and finally I came up with the idea of directing the orchestra. And you guys liked it. I enjoyed it. And so, yeah. So that was fun. So if I find any more, you can expect more like that. Not many, a few. And then Fire was also a tribute, and I didn't look it up, so I don't remember who the tribute was to. Like I said, I'm kind of rushing through this because I just finished filming the first video, and they should be home, I'm thinking, within 5-10 minutes. So I'm kind of rushing through this. Okay, next 10. Okay, this one had 4 tribute videos or songs. 3 of them in a row. I thought it was that was just, they kept dying. It was like, stop. And there was also medley of social media tunes. So that was the first one. I thought that was going to be the only one that I'll ever do. So And I played around with the idea and how I was going to present it and everything. And so I did it, and you guys loved it. Thank you. And then, of course, as soon as I did that, I started finding more songs as I'm going through social media. So I now have a little notebook next to my bed, and as I come across these things, I write them down. When I have 3, then I try to schedule it. Okay, next 10. Okay, 2 tribute songs, and my birthday song, my Easter song, yeah, and Memorial Day. So those were special. Build a boat. I knew you guys wouldn't know the song, so I was like, okay, how, so with those, it's like, okay, I got to make these extra entertaining, and that's when I remembered flannel board. How I learned my Sunday school lessons in Sunday school when I was a kid, and when I went to camp, more flannel board. When I taught Sunday school, after I graduated from high school, I used flannel board. I loved flannel board because you had all the characters all cut out in paper, and then all the little animals and the pottery, and I mean just the little tiny things that just to create the story was all on flannel board. And then you have your board, and you just stick them on there, and they stayed, and then you could make a move and tell your story. And to me, I liked it, and so I thought, let's make the video into kind of a flannel board song. So then it worked out. And that's all I remember from that. Okay, next 10. Okay, 3 more tribute songs, and social media tunes medley number 2. That one I changed it up, and unless you guys don't like it, that's so I do kind of like verse 1. I do verse 1. Din, 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 and maybe verse 2, depends on how long these songs are. So otherwise, I'm doing 3 songs into one, so I don't want to make the video too long. So usually it's the first verse or part of the first verse, and then to have you try to guess or guess what the songs are, if you know it or don't know it, whatever. And then I end with the chorus, which is usually the part that is used for these shorts and reels and whatever on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, TikTok too. But I'm not on TikTok, so I got enough to do with the others. I did the Stars and Stripes Forever, which is one of my favorite songs, my favorite patriotic song. And that was another instrumental, so I thought I'd be the conductor again. You can't tell in the video, but I used Milo's, excuse me. I used Milo's cage lock as my director's baton, but you can't see that. You can't really tell that in the video, I don't think. The first one, the Christmas one, I used I think I used the rescue stick that we used when birds fly around. But I thought this one looks more like a director's baton. Minnesota Morning, that special song when we go up north. I finally decided to do it, and that worked out great. Nothing compares to you. It got a lot of views, like some 300 some views, and I did catch some flack from like a couple people, people who don't normally watch my videos. And one guy said something about, like, I hope this is satire, because if not, this, you should be ashamed of yourself, or something like that. And it's like, obviously this person took it totally the wrong way or something. So I think I deleted that comment, but that's how I always plan on doing that video. She dies. That's how I did it. That's the only, I was, so, okay, next 10. Actually, all of them, which is 12. Blue Moon, my Elvis song. It's so slow. It's really slow content. And so I was like, how do I make this song interesting? And so that's when I got Wildfire, the horse, involved. And then I was like, so then I tried to like make it look like, as they're walking along, and then all these things, I tried to find weird stuff, ghosts, and as they're going by. So I found that, I thought that was very interesting. I liked it. La Alima, from Hawaiian. I think that was after the disaster in Maui. So I wanted to do one of Israel's songs. Plus I get to lip sync in Hawaiian. So, there's another Son of a Sailor, another tribute song. I think that was I can't think of his name right now, but the guy who did the Edmund Fitzgerald song. The Name Game, which keeps showing up in my recommendation list. YouTube keeps thinking that I want to keep watching that one. That one was interesting. If you watch it, and I noticed my face looks rather peculiar during that one. And the reason why is because the cadence of the singing was kind of odd, so it wasn't like conversation. So I really had to practice to know when she talked or sang and when she didn't. And then the video that I used, the lyric video that I used, the lyrics were late. And I couldn't remember what came when it switched screens. I couldn't remember what was the first line of the next screen. So what I ended up doing was that I took my phone. So I sat down. So I took my phone. So I had the two tablets, and then I had a chair underneath the one tripod. And I propped my phone up, and I started playing the same video, but I started playing it like a few seconds early, so that it would flip before the one I was using. So then I could read those words, and then back up to the regular one, and while also looking at the camera. And so during the spoken parts, you can really see me looking at it and really concentrating on getting it right, I guess. And it's just And so I watched it. I have watched it a bunch of times, and I just watched it. I just find that fascinating. It's just it's like I know what's going on, but I wonder what other people who don't know what's going on, what they're thinking, why my face looks like it does. So, but and then there's social media tunes medley number 3. And by the way, my notebook has at least 3, maybe more. So I could easily do another one. January, February, not sure. I did Help Is On The Way, which I've been wanting to do for a couple years. Finally got to do that one. Overcomer. I waited 4 or 5 years to do that one. So I mentioned that twice I had planned to do it, and then at the last second, I had to change songs. So the first time that happened was when my first original small tablet died, like the night before. Absolutely died. I couldn't turn it on. I couldn't whatever. So I had to go through my CDs. This was before COVID. Before I started editing, before I started doing the test videos, I had to go through my CDs and find a song that I knew every word to, and in my CDs. And so then I was filming at church then, and so I had to find a CD player that worked, and that's the story in itself. And I finally found it. I finally got it all set up. I finally do the song. I start crying, and I was like, it's a tablet. And then I was like, well, I'm not crying about the tablet. I'm crying about what that tablet did. That tablet introduced me to all of you. That's the tablet that I used when I first started subscribing to Max. That's the tablet I was using when I first started making videos. That's the tablet I was using. That's a tablet that opened me up to the world of YouTube and all that. And so just the fact that it suddenly died, it just kind of hit me that, the loss of, I didn't lose anything, but it's just all of that just came crashing on me. And so, yeah, so that's why there were tears when I was filming that video. The second time was just as the pandemic was starting. Just as it's starting, I had that song all picked out. I was going to film at church. They had already closed down church, but they were allowing a few people inside in the morning just to film. And I said I wanted to be there, and I said I could control lights or something like that. And they said fine, But I was gonna do that. I was gonna do that song. Late Saturday night, I'm laying in bed, and I hear from Leon, and he goes, and he's like, he messages me and said, please, he's like begging hands and everything. Please, 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 please do Heal Our World, Michael Jackson. And I'm like, okay. So I quickly did a test video. It worked out and whatever. No, I wasn't doing test videos. Anyway, so I said, okay, fine. So I did that, and then in the morning, I got up in the morning, I was going to leave, and all of a sudden I realized that, with this COVID thing, which I thought was going to last a couple weeks, so that's why I did it at home. I filmed it at home, and I did it kind of a public service announcement, using wet wipes and clean your kitchen. And of course, I was totally wrong on all that. It didn't last 2 weeks. But, there was a lot. So anyway, and I think all of that happened because I was really meant to do the song for the 25th anniversary of my horse accident. because I think it just fit much better that way. And then Purple People Eater, and there was if you go back, Chantilly Lace, yeah. Both of those, okay, here's a little thing. Both of those videos I did on purpose that you're going to have to remember sometime in the future. That's all I'll say. So, yeah, that's all I'll say. Okay. So that's it. So I added up 12 tribute videos. 12 tribute songs. That's a lot of artists that have left us. And so this video is late because of everything going on and time constraints and everything. So I'm already well into year 4? Year 4? Can that be true? Year 5? I don't know. Anyway, and so like once again, more of the same. Once in a while, I'll throw in one of my special songs that I've been waiting years to do. When around Halloween, I went and stocked up on new wigs. I have a bunch of them that I haven't used yet, that are kind of exciting. I used like 2 of them, two of the new ones in Purple People Eater. Yeah, I used two new ones and 2 that I already had. Yeah. So, but I have more. Plus I got other stuff too. So, yeah. I already have picked out a song for Valentine's Day, my birthday. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll be able to do them. I haven't done test videos or anything. So the song I'm doing that I just filmed that I'm doing this week, I did the test video and I got one of those emails saying that's blocked in Russia. Well, it doesn't matter to me because as far as I know, nobody from Russia watches my videos. That's fine. 2 things. The video that I did last week. Yeah. When I told you guys, when I shared you the news of RC's passing. I'm not sure what happened or what's going on, but like a day or 2 after that video uploaded, I started getting these emails from YouTube saying so-and-so has subscribed to your channel, so-and-so has subscribed to your channel, so-and-so has subscribed to your channel. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then when I edited this Sunday's video, I happened to notice that video, and at that point there were some 700 some views. I'm like, who are all these people? And then by the next morning it was up to 1.1 thousand, and every time I look it's more, and I think now I looked earlier today, it's already past 2,000, I think. People watching that video. I've gained like almost 10 new subscribers, and I don't get it because that was in my mind, that was meant to be a conversation between me and you guys, my online friends, and some of my actual friends who watch my videos. That's it. And so you got thousands of people from all over the world that are watching this video. Why, I don't know. I don't know if they understand who RC is. And why would they want to watch 25 minutes of me crying, and talking about, you know, somebody they don't know? And I guess I'm scratching my head on that one. I keep getting these really nice comments from people, you know, to try to cheer me up and try to encourage me, which is really nice. I keep expecting, you know, nasty comments, but I'm getting these nice ones. So that's just weird. That's just really weird. And then the other video, was about a year ago, 2 years ago. I did that You Can Call Me Al video, the Paul Simon with Chevy Chase in it. I filmed at church. That thing's going gangbusters. I can't remember. I think we're up to like 4,000, something like that, views on that one. And it's just, and once in a while I'll get a really nice comment from somebody, saying how impressed they were. So that's still going around. I'm like, you know, but then the next video will have 19 views. I'm like, okay, you know, so I don't understand the algorithm or YouTube's habits, but okay. Okay, 26 minutes. I'm tired because I'm working a lot of overtime. I think you'll see it in the video on Sunday. And so I think that's it. I really don't have any news. So yeah, Daisy. She's got this chewing on her feet thing, and we try to stop her, and she's addicted to this chewing on her feet. Hey. Okay. Okay. So, see you guys in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for another great year. And hopefully we'll have just even a better year, 2024. And yeah, and I'm trying to get rid of the yums. I really am. Oh, it's something to work on in 2024. So see you in the comments, and see you on Sunday, and see you around. Bye.